Good day, all you beautiful dreamers out there in TV land. Welcome to Sky's the Limit podcast. How's everybody doing tonight? So, hopefully, everybody had a great Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was pretty good. We'll get into that, and I got a couple other little subjects I want to get into. Um, First off, let's see who's all in the chat room and say hi. Mike Duvall from Wharf Avenue. How you doing tonight? James Perry from JNS Exotics. How you doing? Sean Fuller from S&JS. How you doing tonight? Brad Inbody from Frontline Reptiles. How you doing tonight? Say, looks like that's all that's going on tonight so far. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Once again, hope everybody has had a great Thanksgiving. Mine was pretty good. We went over to my dad's house and cooked Thanksgiving over there. That way we didn't have to deal with all the dishes. Normally we have it here at my house, but this year we decided to go over to my dad's house because he just got a nice little house himself. So kind of kick off his house and you know, celebrate it. We went over there and cooked there. My wife did 99% of the cooking. Everything was real good. My daughter did make some homemade mac and cheese, and when I made homemade, I mean, it was from scratch. She made everything from scratch, besides, the pasta and that. But it was probably some of the best mac and cheese that I had. Yep, happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Sean. Hopefully everybody didn't get too drunk and everybody got home safe Thanksgiving night. I know a lot of people do a lot of drinking. Myself, I don't drink. So, um, with that, we kind of, like I said, my wife did 99% of the cooking. So, went over there. Well, I was supposed to go over yesterday and pick up the what was left of the Thanksgiving dinner because we didn't have room in the car and everything for all the leftovers and everybody. Um, but didn't end up making it over there yesterday. Got over there today. They found out that they threw out the chicken or the turkey or what was left of it. My dad and his girlfriend did. So it was like, oh well, damn, dad, that was like a lot of meat that you just threw away. But I guess he don't eat leftover turkey, so it is what it is. So tonight I cooked dinner for the family and made a honey roast spiral ham, all the nice little fixings, kind of like a second Thanksgiving dinner, and that way we had a little bit of leftovers, and we made a pumpkin pie, cheesecake, apple pie, all that good stuff. The only thing is we didn't make the homemade mac and cheese because, yeah, my daughter wasn't going to spend 2 hours making it again. Um, so, but everything went pretty good. Another little topic I wanted to get on to is Wiz from the Whiskey Bomb Network just had his little baby girl, beautiful little baby girl. So if y'all can go over there and give him a little congratulations and everything. I do believe this is his first girl. It ain't his first kid, but it is his first little girl. And that, so if you guys can go over there and give him a thumbs up, a little bit of encouragement. His wife just did all that work, and I know she's probably resting, relaxing, getting her health back and everything, healing up, and I'm sure he's pretty exhausted himself. So all the support he can get, the better. Um, he's supposed to have a podcast tonight. Now I'm not sure if he's going to because I do believe they had it either Thanksgiving or Friday. Now I know I seen the post yesterday about him having the baby, so I'm not sure if it was Thanksgiving night or today if he had it, but like I said, I'm sure or yesterday. But I'm sure if they did have it either way, he's probably still up at the hospital. Um, but if he does, I will let you know. I haven't got no notifications. I am subscribed to his channel. I do have the notifications turned on to his channel and that. So, um, no, I am not vending St. Louis. Actually, right now, I am not exactly sure when the next time I am vending, Sean. Um, when is St. Louis actually? Because I'm not, like I said, lately I haven't been vending any shows. I've just been kind of hitting my local shows and everything just to show my support and stay connected in the community and that. But I really haven't been vending because I have nothing to sell. 1st of December. So okay, so that will be tomorrow. Um, no, so yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be vending at the St. Louis. Are you vending up there? Because if you're vending up there, I might just swing up there and say hi. I ain't got nothing else to do tomorrow besides clean a couple racks out, and that's about it. But cleaning the snake tubs ain't nothing like cleaning the rat racks. Sweet, sweet. So yeah, man. I'll talk with the wife, see what she's doing, and that if she has to work or not, and if she ain't working, and that, yeah, we'll definitely swing out and say hi. St. Louis ain't too far away from us. Yeah, like yeah. Most definitely, that would be awesome. Like I said, I don't mind traveling a little bit to go hang out with friends, man. Not at all. I don't mind. Um. So, actually, hold on, Sean. Let me do something real quick. You go like this, go like this. There you go. I had to turn you blue real quick, man. I noticed you was in blue. So besides that, so yeah, I doubt that Wiz is going to be having his podcast tonight. But if anything does pop up on my notifications, I most definitely will be, shooting everybody a little. Hey, check this out. He is doing his podcast. I'll shoot that link out. Um, Besides that, I'm hoping that the lighting, I'm doing a little bit something different with the lighting. I don't have the overhead lighting on full blast, and then I have this little ring light, wasn't very expensive, that's now set up behind the monitor of the computer. So hopefully that lighting ain't too bright because I've been noticing in the past podcasts that the lighting was kind of overwhelming, really really bright, kind of washing out my complexion, kind of washing out the surroundings and everything. So trying to do something a little different, see how that works. Also, I wanted to get into a little bit of the 15 minutes of lame contest. If you guys are going and voting, you will notice a little bit of a change on the voting polls. Chrissy and the Fat Man himself have taken down anybody that was below 1% in the polls. So pretty much anybody that wasn't participating, because it doesn't take much to get a 1%, a couple hundred votes, and you got a 1%. So anybody that wasn't participating, wasn't really, taking part in the competition. He removed them off of the polls. I do believe he posted that earlier, so I don't know if it's going to be as of midnight tonight or if he's already took them off the polls. I know when I voted earlier today, they were still there. Um, but I do know in the chat, the 15 minutes of lame chat, we have, and I did notice he did take out all of those people out of the 15 minutes of late chat, so they are no longer part of that. So I'm pretty sure that he took them off of the polls. So it makes it a little bit easier, in a way, for everybody to get more votes. Because that's less people on that poll list. Easier to find your person that you want to vote for. I really appreciate Brian for helping me pick out some new breeders. I am so ready to take off and make some beauties. Yeah, yeah, Brad, no problem, man. That's what I'm here for, and that I always love helping friends out, or giving my 2 cents. It's just my opinion. Don't take it as advice, because there's many routes that is possible with what you're working with. So it's just what my opinion is and what I like. But really do believe with what you have, like the banana with the vanilla, um, that red stripe really, really works well with that stuff. So getting that red stripe into your collection, and if you can get something that like red stripe het something, or red stripe visual something, that would be even better. Because that adds just that little bit more to your into your power. And yeah, Mike says congrats. So yeah, it is just my opinion. You do what you want to do, and like Eric Smith from ERS said, you breed beautiful snakes to beautiful snakes, you're going to make beautiful snakes. But also keep in mind certain genetics do wash out other genetics. But was thinking of maybe some blade. Well, I do have that blade 100% het clown male. Um Actually, here, hold on, I'll pull them out so you can see them. Let's see, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right here. And he's actually in deep shed, so he's a lot brighter than what he normally is. Yeah, but here, let's see. So you can see that Blaze banding them across there, there. You go down by his tail even more. And that, like I said, he's in deep shed. Cleans up that alien heads a little bit. Uh, I don't know if you can see his eyes there, but yeah, he's deep in blue. Hey, do you know if a pastel super enchi stripe, super stripe hypos have been made? If not, I have first. Um, as far as I know, Sean, I have not heard of a pastel enchi super stripe hypo being made. Um, if you have made that, that is amazing, man. That's some power right there. Let me put this blade clown back. I said, um, so Sean, I've been looking into a lot of stripe, and Morph Market has what it can, but make a good amount unavailable. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I have not seen anything. And yeah, he's a good size. I do believe last time I weighed him up, Brad, he was a little over 400 grams, pushing 500 grams. I could throw him on the scale real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. You got it in the Patreon. If you guys haven't, go check out Sean's Patreon. SJS Exotics. He got some really awesome stuff. Like I said, he got some really good stuff in his Patreon. I don't want to give a lot away because that's what the Patreon's for. But make sure you guys go over there, head over there, give him a like, give him follow, it ain't that much, and he got some really amazing content, man. So go over there and check out his Patreon if you ain't or if you ain't got nothing else to do, and support a homie. Support one of our homies, man. He's out here grinding just like everybody else, man. So he's putting in that work. He's out there like tomorrow vending out at St. Louis, man. So let's support our homies. And like I said, I'm going to talk to the wife and try to make it out there so I can hang out and that so I can show my support. I'm gonna send you some pics, bro. Sweet, sweet. Uh, how do I see it? Sean, new to breeding, and Brian has been a lot of help, and so has yeah, most definitely, Brad. Like I said, that's what we're here for, and that's what I keep like. I know a lot of my 15 minutes of lame reels are kind of goofy, kind of silly, me being a goofball, but that's just who I am. I like joking around. I like poking fun at myself and that. So, but I'm really about all the positivity. That's why I love Wiz. I love Keys because they're constantly pushing that positivity out into the reptile community. And like I keep saying, I want to make this community more of a family than a community. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help. I'm here to support and do what I can. I just like I said, I don't know everything. I'm not perfect, and a lot of my stuff is just my opinion. But if I can help you out with maybe something that I've experienced already, and since I've been doing this, and hey, more power, man. That's what we're here for. Like I said, um, so back to the 15 minutes of Laden Reels, and like I said, I do more goofy stuff. But I don't know if you guys have seen Reagan Renee, Charlie from Reagan Renee Royals or Reptiles, but he just did a reel. Uh, what was it? I think yesterday. Like, oh my god, this stuff was so dang hilarious, man, and it's so well done. I gotta say, Charlie, chef's kiss to that reel, buddy, because that was really awesome. All right, hold on. Let me let me see real quick. Ooh, that's beautiful. See, I wonder like this. I'm hoping they don't pop me straight in. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to see if I can't get that into here. Mm, Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Mhm, mhm. Nope, it won't let me add it to this. It has to be an MP4, it says. So, but that is a beautiful. Let me see if I can't show it on like this. Say, yeah, see, I can't. There we go. There we go. Lighting adjust. Look at that, guys. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's nice, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it and be able to just download stuff into here. Um, congrats on that, Sean. Yeah, yeah, Mike, you're in Lansing, Michigan. Mm, sorry, trying to get caught up, guys. All right. So yeah, that I haven't seen anything like that, Sean. That definitely might be a world's first. I would definitely look at it on Morph Market and see if you can't find anything on Morph Market about it. Let me- So I can find Hypo Anti Stripe, but not with Pastel in the combo or Super. There you go. Brad says he can't find anything on Morph Market about it. So I'm pretty sure that that might be a world's first, man. And congratulations, definitely congratulations. Um, dang, now I got sidetracked on what I was going to talk about. I know we went over the new 15 minutes of lame stuff. Went over Sean or Charlie's reel, and you guys might want to go check that out. So like I said, that reel was really well done, and it kind of and then he was on Keys last night, and that showing off his collection. I can't find anything. Are you saying you can't find anything on the 15 minutes of lame, Sean, or anything on the hypo entries super stripe or pastel hypo entry super stripe? But yeah, I was watching Keys podcast last night, and it really, man, he Charlie was showing off some of the stuff he got over there, and he's working with G Stripe and he's putting Red Stripe and Cryptic together with the G Stripe, and man, oh man, seeing it this morning. What kind of any software do you use? Um, I use a editing software. It's called Power Director. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you were talking about the 15 minutes of lame, I'll send you a link, man, no problem. But I'm pretty sure you know where to go vote, man. You did send me that endorsement video, which I greatly appreciate. I did, post that one out, for all my supporters, and that I do have, another reel that I'm gonna be making, tomorrow, and see, I had so many reels saved up and made and everything, and then seeing some of the stuff that's being put out there, it's like, man, like the reel that I put out, today, I changed the intro a little bit, but the reels themselves, the little skits, I kinda made those, like, about a month ago, I wanna say, you know, and that gearing up for all this. So, it was like, seeing some of this quality that these guys are putting out, is like, well, man, I might have to step my game up. Charlie said he used CapCut for the one that he just brought out, but like I said, dude, if that's just CapCut he used, well done, man. Like, you gotta teach me some things because it was very well done. Uh, but yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be, doing a reel. I'm going to be, kinda calling out some of the other contestants in the 15 minutes lane. I don't think they're embracing their true inner lane. All right. So yeah, you know me, like I said, I like to do the goofy, silly reels. I don't mind making fun of myself. And what I really love is my kids are the same way, and that they carry that silly thing that, I kind of do. Um, so we're going to call out a couple of contestants, and challenge them to show their inner lane and embrace their inner lane. I've been playing with CapCut. Yeah, I've used CapCut a little bit. I've used, and like I said, but mainly I use a lot of the Power Director. It seems just a little bit more user friendly to me. Um, CapCut, uh, it is nice. I have used it. Like I said, I have used it. It just, I don't know. I just like the Power Director a little bit better. Now I am part of this AV club, and Bash Coder, Craig from Bash Coder, was saying something about a Black Magic photo editor or something like that. That's supposed to be really good. He's also said something about a couple other things that I've looked into, but I need to sit down and actually probably watch a couple of the tutorials on some of these ones that he's talking about because they're really, really advanced. A little bit more advanced than what capable of doing or what I know how to do right now. So like I said, I will have to sit down and watch some tutorials on them, some how-to videos on them because yeah, they're real advanced. Um, but I like the Power Director. Uh, so we do let's see, we just got a leopard gecko, um, cool little thing. My wife, like, I keep looking at it, it's back in the background behind me or behind the monitor, and that it's I don't know how I feel about the leopard geckos, man. How do you guys feel about leopard geckos? Like, I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. I'm partial, man. Uh She wants to start breeding them, so I got her one, and like I said, so, also, I wanna go over, this month's guest. Sean says he loves Leos. See, yeah, like I said, I don't know, I mean, it's cool, but I don't really think it's my bag of tea, man. I kinda like my non-legged reptiles a little bit more than the legged reptiles, and they said it's cool, there ain't nothing wrong with it, it's just I don't know, just not my bag of tea, man. Yeah, it's Just maybe because when it scurries and that, because I try to hold it, and when you spook it, it runs, and they're the fast little frickers, man. They really are. So maybe that's it because I'm used to more of the ball python speed. I think the fastest moving animal I have is my corn snakes. Brad says I have two of, and they are okay. LOL. I got one that is a parrot. He will chill on you. I have two nice ones. More into the snakes. Maybe I have to make a deal with Holly. Yeah, because like I said, she's wanting to breed them, and she's definitely into them right now. She got the one, and like I said, it's cool. I don't mind it, and then it's just I'm more into the snakes myself, Brad. I like my corn snake. I like my ball pythons, my sand boas. I really like the sand boas with their derpy little faces, especially when you pull open their tub and all you can see is their top of their head, like their snoot and their two eyes are poking out of the sand. They're derpy as hell. So, and I haven't had one try to bite me. Actually, I've had corn snakes and ball pythons try to bite me more than the hog nose and the sand boas. Says was going to breed, but went other ways. They're good pets for kids because they are generated tails. So they can regenerate their tails. I did hear that they can drop their tails. We do. Ours still has its tail. I would say it's about a juvenile. Not exactly sure of the morph or anything. Um, and it is a female, as my wife said. So, well, should I grab it out for you guys? Let me see. No, if you want to see a leopard gecko, I'll pull it out if you want. But I prefer to pull out a snake. You know, just my preference. Uh, so yeah, she's going to breed those. And I don't know. So what else? Because like I said, I kind of got off track of what I was going to talk about tonight. Um, over that. We're over 15 minutes. Yeah. So I just say have a male albino tangerine and have what I think is a male patternless. Say a male patternless. So yeah, she got the female. Hold on, let me pull this out for you guys. All right. So like I said, supposed to be a female. Oh, keep moving it the wrong way. Said I'm not sure of the morph or anything, and I'm afraid of freaking dropping the dang thing, man. Like, heard that, they with the little legs and everything, I'm afraid of hurting it, and I don't know, man. My snakes are a little bit more robust. I'm not too afraid of, the me kinda manhandling them a little bit and that because I know that's not gonna really hurt them too much, but with this, I'm afraid of manhandling it, and if I do, if it drops its tail, I mean, dang, man, I don't want it to drop its tail. It's a cool little leopard gecko. Not, like, "Oh my god, I'm afraid of it," but, you know, just like I said, not exactly my bag of tea, but gotta make the wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah. Like, it just chills, but you startle it, man, and I'm afraid of running and jumping off my hand and hitting the floor because I ain't got no carpet in here. This is tile floor, it's hard. And even from this high, this about maybe 3.5 feet up in the air. That's a nice little fall for this little dang thing. Alright. Well, you there, Bubba. Oh, yeah. So I did remember the other thing that I wanted to go over with, or talk about is, humidity, this time of season around here. So who here is, struggling with their humidity now that their, furnaces are kicking on? Because I did my, no, I have a humidifier in here. I had a bigger one. The bigger one kinda took a poop on me and that, so I do have a it's supposed to be for a large room, supposed to cover like 900 square feet, and I has about a gallon reservoir, so I have to fill it up every day, you know. Yeah, see, and I need to get a bigger or another humidifier. I was talking to Jeremy and Holly from Snakes for the Memories, and they said they got a couple nice ones from Menards. Um, but yeah, like I went to fire up my big one and that I have, and it usually does the trick. That's what I used last winter. Went to fire it up this winter, and yeah, this didn't want to work. So I grabbed the one out of the quarantine room because the only thing that's in the quarantine room right now is some corn snake and that. So I brought that down here and it runs nonstop. It's actually one of those ones that you can set the humidity level and it'll shut off when it gets there and then kicks back on. It never hits the humidity level. Like I have it set for 75% and it never even raises above 50. So I got to go and get something like right now it's saying my ambient humidity is 38, 39, and I just did snake tubs today too, so changed out bedding, so that's all real nice and moist and everything. So it this weather is really killing my humidity in my reptile room. I got a 6 gallon from Menards. Yeah, that's what Jeremy and Holly was saying is, yeah, that it was a 6 gallon, big nice one and that, but like I was talking to them, is I need something that ain't like a desk or a end table one. I need kind of one that's going to sit off into corner because I don't have a big house. My house is max maybe 1,100 square feet, so it's not a huge house. It is a 3 bedroom, 2 story, but it is a very small 3 bedroom, 2 story. Uh, so, even my reptile room, it's pretty jammed, and that my just this wall behind me, this is a wall, and where my other rack actually it sits is another wall because I got this rack here, and then I do believe it's a 5570 or a 3070 series ARS. I would have to go back to my phone and see. I can't remember what size of which racks. I just know it has the bigger tubs than this one behind me. Um, and those 2 racks sitting side by side go from wall to wall, and I'm still struggling with the humidity with the it's supposed to be a large room humidifier, but like I said, it struggles in here. My heater just sucks out all the humidity out of the house. Um, I got the one I got has 3 settings for the fan, and it sets up to 65. 65% is the highest that it goes, or, because yeah, usually I set my humidity around 70, 75, and that, because like I said, my, uh, furnace just sucks out the moisture out of this air in my house, man, and it's not good for my snakes. I'm constantly in here twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, spraying down tubs, you know, and that, I just like I said, just did a change out and that, and I did it last month. I kinda don't wanna do it this month. It's highest it goes, but I find it enough that I only got to spray a little bit. Yeah, see, if it can cut down the spray, because like I said, I was spraying twice a week. I was spraying every time I changed out water. So it was twice to 3 times a week that I was spraying, and I would come in here, and every time I did, it was drier than a bone, and, I just changed out, all the tubs. I did a deep clean because I do that once a month, and that I clean out all the bedding, sanitize, wipe, do a mite wipe and everything. Even though I don't have mites, I still treat for it just like if I did, because I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, Prevention is the best defense. So and that so I do that and that once a month, and yeah, it's always dry as a bone. And I come in here twice a week spraying, and this humidifier just is not kicking it, man. So it worked for the quarantine room. Don't get me wrong, it works great for the quarantine room, but the quarantine room is maybe, you know, 12 square feet. It's really tiny. It's actually a little closet, pretty much. And that, but it works great for a quarantine room. It keeps the humidity great. It keeps the temperature in there pretty steady, and ambient is up there. Is I think I got the ambient set for 89 degrees. Um, and that, and I don't run heat either though. So it's my ambient is my hotspot. So I don't run heat up in my quarantine. And like I said, right now I have a corn snake up there right now, so I have it set at I think it's 78, 76, somewhere between there. Um, I mean, I would have to run up there and look, but I do believe that's what I got set at. So yeah, that's gonna have to go back up there. I'm gonna have to get me something a little bit bigger. I just want something that I could set the, humidity at and forget about it and not have to come in and fill it up twice a day and come in 2 to 3 times a week and spray out my tubs because, it always seems like you open up a tub and one of your animals is in shed. It doesn't matter what time of the week or what time of the day, it always seems like one of them's in shed. And, I don't need no bad sheds. I don't need no any of that, especially during breeding season. So, need to get a humidifier, have about 900 square foot home. Most of my snakes are in my room, but I have 12-foot ceilings. See, and I also think that the high ceilings, because yeah, I have 10-foot ceilings in my house, and I do believe that higher ceilings also play a big effect in keeping the humidity and keeping the temperature as well. Um, because like I said, the snake room and my quarantine room is pretty good about the temperature. It stays pretty steady. That I really ain't got no concerns or worries about because that's pretty like I've been running my snake room for going on 4 years now. And it's never dropped below 79 degrees and it's never went above 81 to 84. In the summer, it might get up to 84, but that's the highest. Um, and in the summertime, I have no problem with the humidity in here. Usually, on average, my humidity is around 65 to 70%, on average. So in the summer, I have no problem. But now during the wintertime, when I kick on that furnace, it kills the humidity in this room like you wouldn't believe. It kills the humidity in the entire house. And I even have there's 2 heater vents in my reptile room, and I have one of them completely locked off. Um, there's also 2 windows in my room reptile room, which I have one of them completely locked off. Behind me, actually behind the, reptile rack itself, the ARS rack, is a big opening that leads into the front room that I have sealed off as well. And so I sealed up the room. I kept one window open that way I can in the summertime change out fresh air and everything. During the wintertime, I just open up the back door and then open up the door to the reptile room for about 5-10 minutes, close it. My little space heater that I have will kick on, bring the temperature and keep it right around 79, 81 degrees. So I really ain't got no worries about that, it's just the humidity, man. Buying mine was best thing I could done. Pro tip, get that reptile safe water treatment and use that in water. Keep filters clean longer. Okay, so reptile water treatment. I've heard of it. I've never used it. Is my tap on my sink has a Brita water filter, which I change out the water or the filter on it once a month as well. And that or whenever there's a little indicator light that turns red when it needs to be changed out. So I change it out when it needs to. So I really don't worry about like, oh well, I'm using tap water or anything. No, it all goes through a filter, all my water. You go into my refrigerator and I even got a little Brita water pitcher jug in there that holds cold water. Oh, yeah, and then we buy bottled water for us to drink. So we very rarely touch tap water unless it's us taking a shower or washing our clothes. My snakes get filtered water. My dogs get filtered water. All my animals, we drink bottled water. So, it's just healthier. And then I also have my house has copper pipes, which is kind of funny because a lot of houses nowadays have what is it, that PVC or Plex piping. Mine still has copper. So my water does go through that copper piping, which does help. But it still goes through a filter. Uh, but I am been on here for about an hour, guys, just kind of running my mouth and, just going on and on about other things. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. You all have a great night. With that, let me go ahead and run my outro clip. I think I'm going.
Hi, I'm Adam Wickens with Wickens Wicked Reptiles.
Fully to the reptile community and reptile industry, they resubmerged the ship, and here we are still going.
This war has been going on. I can barely even handle my emotions that we've finally got this stupid law that was made for ridiculous reasons off the books.
There were some mistakes made on April 6th, and I hope we can learn from those to reverse the interstate ban on any transportation of species listed as areas of species.
So remember, support USR. You guys go ahead and remember, like, share, and subscribe to this content. Hit those notification bells. So in January, we're still having our contest or giveaway, $1,000 giveaway. I really don't want to talk about it too much during the 15 minutes of lame because I don't want people to get confused that the giveaway is part of the 15 minutes lame, which is not. December 21st, we are going to have Crystal and Joe Bakery on from Midwest Exotic Animal Expo. They also do the Reptile World and Reptile Zoo. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. That's going to be a real good show, real educational. They have a lot of great stuff coming at us. So make sure you tune in for that. And until next time, remember, with hard work, determination, and positivity, your dreams too can become a reality. All right, ended already.